Morning everyone. It's Tuesday, April 9th, 2019. I am going to work, but not that work. I'm going to work for myself. Yesterday I had a call. They need extra hand doing production work on electronics, and I volunteer at my salary, and they agreed. The guy wasn't impressed by my salary, so yeah. He said, "Can you be there tomorrow ASAP?" I said, "Yes sir, sure I can be there." So this is where I'm going today, and I believe that I'm gonna work from 8:30 to at least 6 or 7 p.m. because he has a shitload of work to do, and I'm not complaining. Apparently winter is not letting go. It's already the 9th of April, and it's -1 today, this morning. And everywhere else in Quebec, a lot of places in Quebec are out of electricity because of the ice rain yesterday, which is quite surprising. I didn't expect any ice rain. I didn't expect any bad weather, bad climate, or any shit like that. I thought Sunday was 12 degrees Celsius and it was very comfortable. I thought that was going to be hit and summertime was here, and apparently no. Apparently the weather has other plan. So we're not ready to go. Winter is not ready to leave. Shit. Okay, it's turning. Good. Fucking bus. I hate buses. They're always in my way. I have a good 28 minutes before I get to work, so I'm not stressed. I'm gonna try to take it easy, but I do want to get there on time. Make a good first impression, because if these guys are what they say they are, I might just work there for a very long time as well. I wouldn't mind if they could offer me a job at the end of the day. I'd frankly be very happy to have a permanent job there. I just thought of something that fucking sucks. I want to bring another I want to bring my other welding tip, because if I'm gonna work all day, the welding tip that I have right now will suffer, and I don't know what I'm gonna have to weld, so probably I'm gonna need the needle one. Oh, suck. Shit. Oi, that's not good. Damn it. I just took all my tools from inside my tool bags, and I was thinking about this yesterday night. I need to put my welding tip inside my bag, because I don't know what I'm gonna weld, so I need a variety of welding tips. I have like 3-4 of these, but I need to pack them up. So right now I'm just heading back home. This is gonna cost me. This is gonna cost me 5 minutes of my time. Okay, so at this point on, I'm gonna go back on Tash Road. It's gonna be easier not to think about any other route. I'm back. Shit. That took me 6 minutes. Christ. Now I lost 20. I have 20 minutes left. Oh, yeah. Usually it doesn't take me long to go to work in Saint Sabara because I'm on the highway, so it really doesn't take long. But here I'm driving to a suburb, so there could be anything: stoplight, bus, school bus, people not driving at a speed limit, they're driving below the speed limit, that's what I mean. So when you're in a rush, that just make your morning very shitty. And right now it's pointless to wanting to run so fast because every gain that I had, I lost it right now. At least I have all my welding tips, because I don't know what I'm going to weld exactly. So on the soldering iron, you have a little tip that different shape and size to do different things, and you need different tip to do different work. So if the guy asks me to do precision work, I got one that's very pointy. If the guy asks me to do just wire work, I got one that's very flat, and so on and so on. And I still need to buy more. There's about 10 different tips for the gun that I have. So can't wait to see what he's gonna have to make me do. I've done worse. When I used to work at the other LED company, we used to work from 8 a.m. to sometime until midnight. It's like it's a double shift, and then you have to go home at midnight, and you have to wake up 6-7 hours later and come back to work, and you're exhausted. I don't know where my co-worker was taking all his energy. For me personally, that time was very depressive for me. It wasn't a good time at all. It was good because I was learning and I was practicing something new, something I never did before, and I was learning the proper way to do it. I can say that the last 3 years there's been up and down, but I mean my learning curve, my skill acquirement went up the roof. I learned so many new things, and my confidence level when I say and I do something is still there, and that's what usually impresses people, and they're confident that hiring me it's the right choice. But these days, the job that I see on the internet on Indeed is a job site. It's one of the biggest job site. It's across the world, and most of the time when people see my website, my personal website, where I sell myself as a future employee, and my CV, they're confused. They don't understand most of what I try to explain. They see the amount of skills that I have, but they don't see much description of how I got them. And when they call me, usually when we speak, I explain to them that my skill level is learned from experience. I learned from the best. The people that I work under, the people that taught me my job, they're usually the best. And a mechanic, and car mechanic wise, the guy that taught me car mechanic was a 65-year-old man that had more than 40 years experience in his business, and he taught me how to troubleshoot problem really fast, how to efficiently do mechanic, oil change, and all these little things, how to double check myself properly. So his level of skill and his level of teaching is not something you can get in school. That is pretty sad though, because his kind of skill is the kind of thing that you should be teaching in school. And when it comes to electronics, I learn electronics here and there, a little bit here, a little bit there, some of that here, some of that there, high voltage here and there and there and there. So I accumulated cumulative knowledge about electricity and electronics that make me experience, but not as an expert level. I'm more of a intermediary, mid-level. I'm a mid-level electrician and electronic, and people sometimes will pay the right price for my skills in that field. And I have so many skills. It's usually the column is about 23 skill long. And oh, no water. That's pretty cool. No water for me. So that's, you know, I don't know where I'm going with this vlog, but talking about my day and my skills and myself, people can learn more about me. I'm not always a depressive, grim news bearer and bad news teller and end of the world propaganda, shit like this. Sometimes I talk about other things, but like I said before, you can submit a topic and I can talk about it from my perspective and point of view. But the few subscribers I have, usually only 1 or 2 people will actually see these videos. Last count, the last video I made had 2 views. Not very impressive, but it's more for a daily vlog point of view. If I was to make a full-blown YouTube channel and really want to make money out of it, this is not the kind of thing I would be talking about or posting about. I would do editing, I would work really out on content and information and other stuff like that. But this is my daily vlog channel. I talk about myself, I talk about what's going on in the world, and so on and so on. Just lately I learned that why the price of gas was going up so much, and why the gas was going to be more expensive as it comes. It's because our sweet Prime Minister, our gay-ass Trudeau, decided that he was going to put a tax on pollution, and that tax he would put it on gas. And what makes the gas industry, the petroleum industry, more happy than charging more tax? That's their happiness. You know, let's charge people more money. Let's suck them dry. So I don't know when people are going to manifest and revolt about this. They're going to wait until they can't afford to go to work because the gas is too expensive. That's what I was saying the other day. And it's really sad that, like I usually say, the government managed to raise and transfer people into such sheep and zombies that people will not manifest anymore and move on and get rid of the people in power like they used back in the day. They're too dumbed down, you know. The system that we have, the electronics that we have, the internet, and all these things, as glorified as they are as information sharing, they're also making you more dumb, more docile. People are afraid to raise their voice, make themselves hear, and gather and group, and have their opinion heard. That's a really sad part in life. For me personally, if I had income to spare and other thing like this, I would try to gather other people like me and manifest and do what's supposed to be done to point society towards what it should be, not what they want us to be. But sadly, it doesn't work like that. No matter, there's thousands and thousands of YouTube channels that are like that, and they're talking about this. And no matter how much they talk about it, how much they try, things won't change. Sadly, things won't change because people are incapable of actually doing things to change and improving situation. That's the sad part. Right now I'm calculating how long it takes me from home to that place, and the route I'm taking so far took me 10 minutes, which is not bad, and I'm probably like 5 minutes away. If I don't end up on the red light, I should be good. It should take me the same amount of time from one place to the other, because it's not really far from my place. Good. Green, green, green. Push it, girl. There we go. So I'm a little bit nervous about what I'm gonna have to do if I'm up to par. But I know I can weld. I can weld anything. I can weld MIG, I can weld TIG, I can solder electrical wires and do electronic SMDs. So it's all good. Oh Christ. I'm in the 30 zone, I'm going 50. Pull behind this guy. He's going the right speed. Not bad at all. So I'm almost there. So that's pretty much it. I wish you guys have a good day, and I hope where you are it's pretty sunny, because here it's snowing again. Bye everybody.